Hello good people, let us talk about the Sony Xperia 5 Mark IV. This is going to be a very detailed review of this beautiful handset from Sony. And number one, there's one reason why I love Sony so much, especially the Sony phones, is their size, right? Very nice size, portable phones, okay? They are not exaggerated in terms of size, and these are phones you can actually hold nicely. You actually get a very nice grip on them, so you don't get to struggle when using them, right? I have had a 14 Pro Max, and I can tell you, typing with a 14 Pro Max, it's quite hectic, all right? So, I mean, with the Sony, you get a very nice size, sleek, actually very sleek, okay? So let's get to the size of this phone. This phone comes with a 6.1 inches, and when we talk of 6.1 inches, it is actually measured from right here on the side to here diagonally, okay? 6.1 inches, and this one you get OLED display. You know what we mean by OLED? OLED is the best of the best displays you can get in the entire world. And now here they give you 1 billion colors in the 1 billion colors on the screen, and it is 120 hertz refresh rate. When I talk of refresh rate, I mean the speed at which the phone responds to a command. See, that's what I mean. When you try to give it a command, how fast does it respond? Now that is what we call the refresh rate. This one has 120 refresh rates, which is a beautiful refresh rate, okay? Now, this screen right here is protected. There is what we call the screen itself, the OLED screen here, is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victors, all right? So meaning if you drop this phone, say you don't have a protector, this screen is not easy to break, okay? There's one more thing about this phone. It is water and dust resistant. You can actually immerse it in water up to 1.5 meters down kwa maji for 5 minutes, and it will not soak. You will still chuck it out and use it kawaida. Sawa sawa. Now, this phone comes with Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, alright? This is a very powerful processor, guys. This is the same processor on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, alright? Comes with that processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, a very powerful processor, so you're guaranteed of power. On this tiny device in your naona hapa, okay? It has a massive processor speed of 3.0 gigahertz, okay? So if you couple the processor speed 3.0 gigahertz plus the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, I mean, you get a powerhouse. You know what I mean by a powerhouse? You get power on this device, okay? Let us look at the camera. Now, the Sony comes with a very interesting camera. Right here, there is this app in your naona hapa. This app is a Sony Alpha app. If you know Alpha Sony, hiyo app inakupatia a lot of you can play around with the camera settings here. You can move it to basic, put it to auto, put it to program auto, put it to what we call, that is shutter speed priority. I mean, there's so much you can do with this camera app here that belongs to Sony. All right, and you can see how clear I am. Are they able to see how clear I am?
Yes.
Very, absolutely very clear, okay? And let me just show you the camera setup behind here. This is how the camera looks like. It's a Sony Zeiss camera, okay? You get 12 plus 12 plus 12, okay? And you can shoot with this camera setup you see here. You can actually shoot 4K videos at 120 frames per second. That is incredibly crazy. You know what I mean by incredibly? It's so crazy. I mean, 120 frames per second is you know, not something small, all right? And there's another thing I want to show you. Right here on this phone, there's a button right here. This is what we call an action button. This button is you're able to take shots with it. Now, like as in this case, I'm able to use this button. Something happening?
Yes, you've captured yourself.
I've captured myself, right?
Yes.
Now that is an action button for the Sony Xperia 5 Mark IV. All right. So let us look at the front camera. Okay, the front camera right here. Let me see if I can be able to turn this around for you guys. Let me go back to menu. Shooting. I mean, there's just so much you actually need to read about this to just understand how this phone works. Is there a place I can turn it around? Can you see that?
You can switch the camera.
Yeah, I don't know where to switch the camera.
Yes,
Man, this thing you need to
so
learn.
complicated.
It's okay. Let me see.
It's a professional photographer's phone.
It's a professional photographer's phone. Actually, Wycliffe just said it. A professional photographer's phone. All right.
Yes.
Anyway, the front camera is actually 12 megapixel, and the good thing with it is you can shoot 4K selfie videos. I mean, 4K selfie videos. This is the most ideal phone to shoot for 4K. I mean, to shoot selfies video at 30 frames per second. I know most people ask me, what is this frames per second? This is the clarity ya hiyo video, okay? Clarity ya video, all right?
Detail.
It's detailed videos, man. You get detailed videos, okay? Now, we are not forgetting the sound on this device. This device has one of the best sounds, all right? Dolby sound, very clear, dynamic vibration system. I mean, Snapdragon sound, beautiful sound. Okay, this one packs a 5,000 milliampere hour battery. This tiny device right here, 5,000 milliampere hour battery. This will last you a whole day for sure, 100% guaranteed. Okay, and then there's one more other thing. I don't want to forget that the fingerprint is on the side. Okay, fingerprint is on the side, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is the Sony Xperia 5 Mark IV for you at only 30,000 Kenyan shillings. This particular one comes with 8 GB RAM, 128 GB internal storage, and we are only selling it at 30,000, I said. And the other thing is, I only have got 2 pieces, so first come, first serve.